let's talk about Scaredycasts. Let's go Scaredycast.
Okay.
Oh, now you perk up.
Now he's got something to say.
Ooh.
I don't got nothing to say.
What are you talking about, Tony? It's been me and Kelsey this whole time.
Man, I'm on it's a no bones day.
Oh, what's going on, man?
like a
It's the
little
day before
bread
Thanksgiving. It's
I
good.
know, I'm just like
Thanksgiving Eve.
I know.
It's your favorite holiday.
It is not my favorite holiday.
Besides
It's
Christmas.
a month after his favorite holiday.
and Halloween.
He's like, besides 4th of July,
yeah,
St.
man.
Patty's Day,
Easter.
Dude, Flag Day's pretty
New
dope.
Maypole Day.
Arbor
Well, so
Day.
tell what's going on, man? Where are your bones at?
I don't know. Just had a rough couple weeks. Just
Buried in a yard somewhere.
poor and tired.
Hard to be thankful.
Hard, yeah.
You know what? I'm thankful for us.
I'm thankful for us as well.
I'm thankful for Zeke and having this great place to record, and I'm thankful for all of our listeners and the fact that we have a somewhat successful podcast that is actually growing. And you know what? Everything else sucks, but I'm happy with that.
Yes,
I
agree.
I'm also thankful that we're not like the subject of a lot of the things that we talk about, like hauntings and like Monday
true. That is
morning
true.
and things like that. Like,
I'm sure we're the subject of people's group texts, though.
Oh, I bet we is.
I bet we are.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we see you out there. Don't think you don't got leaks in your group texts.
Oh, leaks.
Because you do.
Oh, shit, because you do.
We know everything about everyone.
No.
Tony's psychic.
So you might want to patch up your leaks.
Loose lips.
Loose slips.
You know, like The Departed, where Jack Nicholson's like,
I've had so much Departed clips come on my TikTok lately.
oh,
Like,
I love that movie. It's
That's
the
so
best.
good.
It is my favorite movie. I love The
Wow.
Departed.
some of
So
y'all in
good.
your group text got rats.
Ooh.
Love it. That's so
But
good.
also, too, I'm sure there's people saying a lot of positive things about us, too, you know.
I'm sure there are too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
You know what? A
We're the
negative
Scaredycast.
thing. I'm gonna say okay.
Uh-oh.
If you've been paying attention to
Here it
our
goes.
social media, dude, you got me on the show. It's gonna happen. You know, wild card, baby. All right, listen, fuckers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I said it.
He's talking to you.
Oh, you know who you are.
I
Don't
don't
go into my posts on my Instagram and tell me what the fuck you think I'm doing. These people come
Someone
on.
said they said what you were doing?
They come on here and they're like, it's an ad. These guys are just running ads.
They thought he was a corporate
I
shill.
wish.
That's
I
what
wish it
we
was
said.
that.
We're
thought he
like,
was-
if we could get paid to do this, are you kidding
You
me?
know what? We should be getting paid when that shit reaches like 100,000 million viewers. Like
Cough
they
it up.
should. Like how
Ow.
are the people not reaching out, being like, "Hey, we want to like repost this
No,
or we want to use this for
So,
promotional purposes."
These fucking guys on here, and here's the thing: in the end, we win because our studio and Zeke make. And with Tony's editing and stuff, make our posts look so good. People legitimately think that we're making ads for trailers where we talk about Bigfoot having sex with women.
Yeah.
People are literally like, "Oh my god, this
He
is
thinks
an ad."
people think that we're shilling for a 2018
OnlyFans.
straight to streaming Bigfoot
Yes.
movie.
And then in the comments, people are like, "Yeah, this movie's ass." I'm like, "Yep." Like I
Like,
agree.
If you listen to what
But-
we're saying, like yes,
Yeah, so-
go to Scaredycast.
We currently have a post right now for a movie that me and I almost called you Tommy.
Hey, I'm Tommy.
Holy
Hey, Tommy,
shit.
what
Hey,
you
I'm
doing
like a
over
Tommy
there?
gun.
Where did
Hey.
I like a Tommy gun.
Tommy, what you
Oh
do
my
with Tony?
God. Ooh,
Tell us
Tommy
where
gun,
he's
I
at.
like that. All right, so me and Tommy over here. Last
Hey.
week we were talking about Primal Rage. It's this ridiculous Bigfoot, not the one from the 80s with the baboon.
That's the
Totally
one with the
different
baboon
thing.
and not the video game.
And not the game. Yeah. It's a movie about this like Bigfoot Predator-esque. It looks like more like a Bigfoot, but he's got like wooden armor and he uses weapons. He's more like a predator and he's hunting the shit out of people.
Okay,
Kills
okay.
the shit out of these guys. It's great. And the gore in it, well, Tony's telling me.
Let me take over now.
Yeah, do it.
Because Brian gave us all a challenge to watch it within a week.
I did.
So you know what I did?
You watched it in a
I
week.
got high as a kite, plopped down on my couch. If you follow us on Instagram, you would have been following along because I was posting my reaction on the story.
He had like
As I
a
was
30
watching.
story thing where it was like minute by minute. He's like, all right, so
It was
right
like
now-
every 15 minutes I was chiming in like,
That's
oh.
awesome.
And so I watched it. And I will say the first half of this movie is so boring. It's just walking and talking.
It's all character introduction.
Just walking and talking.
very, very slow.
Like just hiking.
well,
Well,
hold
no,
on.
I mean, look,
hold on.
like There are some things that happen, but like you're watching this movie for one thing and one thing only, and that's to watch Bigfoot fuck some shit up.
I thought you were going to stop at the fuck.
And that doesn't
to watch Bigfoot fuck.
I mean,
yeah.
that comes later.
Does it? It does?
Whoa.
He gets it on?
Bigfoot action doesn't really start till 50 minutes into this movie. 50 minutes.
5-0.
Hold on.
How
He
long
pushes
is
the Jeep, dude.
Oh my God.
But you don't see it?
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Tone.
Yeah, he pushes the Jeep off of a cliff like to hide the evidence. But then the
he's
police show up and they're like, "Oh, the Jeep's down there and something happened here." Like,
What do you mean to hide the evidence? Maybe he just
didn't
pushed it
matter.
because he didn't want it. He's
It
like,
doesn't
"Get the fuck
matter.
He's like, I don't have my driver's license.
Hey, you challenged me, and I'm challenging you.
I challenged you to watch one scene.
I took your challenge. I watched the whole movie.
All right.
Okay, wait.
Speak your piece.
So,
All right.
So 50 minutes in, how long is this movie?
Like an hour and 45 minutes.
So halfway through the movie?
All right, so like
No, don't.
the movie
Don't do my boy dirty.
the movie starts off with this lady. She's picking her husband up. He just got released from jail. He's been in there for some time. They're driving. You know, they're like, it's been a while, right?
They're like, we should
pull over and do this thing.
no conjugal visits happened.
One pump, he's done.
Oh,
It's been a while. He's been in prison.
okay, but there's other things.
And
She is like,
she
appalled.
was
She's pissed.
disgusted.
She's like, oh my God.
she was like,
She's
pissed.
not understanding.
She was like, are you fucking kidding me?
She waits for her man for however long, and then she's mad that he's a one pump chump after.
Yeah.
because they have like a kid, I think, and they haven't been happy for a long time. So she's
like, this is what I waited for.
It's not like she picks him up and is like, oh, Max. She's like, hey, cool, like, you know, like it's definitely laid out like they're not a super happy, joyful couple.
Why the fuck would you wait for someone like that?
Because
Then
he's
why don't
the
you get
dad
a-
to the kid.
Who fucking cares?
Anyways, skip ahead. She has been taken by the Bigfoot.
Okay.
He takes
He's like,
her.
I'll show you.
To be fair, she's pretty fine.
She pretty fine.
She's very
Is
cute.
the husband not?
No, he's like an Abercrombie and Fitch model, and he's about as stale as a fucking
Oh,
month-old
he's
cannoli.
all looks, no perspective.
Yes,
Okay.
and even in the movie,
Yeah.
he's such a dry actor. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Well, what do you want?
He's the worst
Brian?
character.
So Brian's challenge was for us to come up with the answer: does Bigfoot have sex with this lady in the cave or not? And I fell on maybe.
No, no. There is yes or no. There is
It's
only
a
two
possibility.
sides. Oh
it
my God.
maybe could have
Because
possibly happened.
here's where I go. It's one or two things that I say. It's either one, he didn't, or two, he did.
But it wasn't consensual.
He's a
And-
gentle lover.
She didn't mind it.
Oh, so it was consensual.
No, she's
It
crying.
wasn't consensual.
Oh my God.
It wasn't consensual, but
Yeah, definitely.
there was no. I mean, maybe it's because it's Bigfoot. You're like, I don't know, whatever.
Wait. Rewind. Lay the scene out because I didn't
She's
watch.
got her hands tied up, her
Oh,
wrists
he
tied
ties
up,
her up. Okay, so he's
and
like
she's
dragging
on
her.
her stomach. He flips her over gently.
No, she's not on her stomach. She's on her back.
Well, he flips her over because he rips her shirt open on the back, and you see her back.
Yeah, he does. He grabs her fucking back of
All
her
right.
head.
And then you think something starts happening, but like
Then does it like cut or like?
you just kind of see like her face.
Is there
And
like
she's
movement?
like she's just kind of like making a face.
Not only, all right, it goes to the scene in the cave, and he's got bodies and bones and like I think he's got a torch in there, like
Oh,
there's
so
like
he
a
like
campfire.
he eats people.
Oh, there's definite,
yeah.
he's eating people. He even cuts off a piece or like rips out a little piece of like the dude's intestine or something and throws it to her, and she's like, ugh, and like
he killed her
rejects it.
husband.
No,
Oh,
not
another-
husband,
another
another guy. And so then he's like trying to take care of her because he's like,
He's trying to take
she's
care of
hot
her.
as shit. I'm gonna keep her. I'm not just gonna kill her. I want to keep her because he's like, she's fine, which
But
she
but
is.
she's hot in like human.
Yeah, but
But
you
like a
know.
Bigfoot probably wouldn't think that she's hot. He'd probably want someone that's like hairy and like looks like him.
I mean, it's like a dog humping a leg. It just does it.
It's
I
just
guess.
there.
It's nature. He smells that she is a female and can breed. So he's like, because there is a scene where she pees in the forest and he like sneaks by and like grabs the mud and goes like, oh yeah.
Who? I have questions for the writers of this movie because they're doing some fucking.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
They're
it's
living out some weird Bigfoot
so
fantasies that they
wild.
have.
So then
We
she
need a-
is laying on her back. Her hands are tied above her head like this to like a thing, right? So like she can't bring her arms down. And then the scene happens where she gets spun around on her stomach. She's ass up. What do you mean fighting back? What's she gonna do? She's tied up, getting mounted by an 800-pound creature. Like, what are you gonna do? Slap it? No, like, dude, she's tied up. What do you expect?
Probably scared for her life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On top
She
of
didn't
that,
look scared.
he rips her
Well,
shirt.
she's not a very good actress. That's
What I'm saying. Like, she didn't look scared. She didn't look sad.
She literally
didn't
has
look
tears
mad.
coming down her face.
There were no
So
tears.
it's quiet.
Yes, there was.
She was just sweaty.
She doesn't ugly cry. But there is
But
tears
she's like,
down her face.
oh,
And,
yeah, so she
and
got
he
raped by
grabs
Bigfoot.
the
Oh, my
back of
God.
her head. It is so heavily implied.
Like he rapes her.
Oh my God, yes.
What if-
And I think they just didn't want to have a brutal rape scene, which is totally like understandable.
Yes.
You don't need to have any kind of scene like that.
Well, you don't. But that's not the argument here.
What
The
if they had
argument is, I asked everyone. My challenge was watch the movie and tell me
if something
is it
happened.
implied or like because I'm like it fucking happened, and the person I watched it with was like I don't see it, and I was like what?
Really?
So then I made the challenge. So far, it is unanimous out of
That
all
everyone-
the fucking comments. Every single person's like, oh yeah, he totally did it.
Hmm.
And then Tony's like, I don't know, and I'm like, no, like there's no way.
Well, Tony also prefaced it with he was super high, so who knows how many details actually came
Slipped.
Came
I was
into
super
the
high,
break.
and I was eating I ate a whole box of popsicles.
So you're probably like,
Dude, hell yeah, good for you. Living your
he's
best
like,
life.
she's crying, and he's like eating the popsicle
like,
here. Like,
I'm gonna look up this movie right now again and go to that scene because she was not crying.
Regardless, the movie is like fun. Oh, here's the cool
I
thing.
just believe in love.
The gore, top notch. The kills.
So she has
Oh
good
God,
kills.
yeah, the special
Excellent.
effects and gore and everything
Excellent.
is incredible.
Dude, he like mulches this guy's head with his hand, sticks his thumbs in his eyes. It is.
Ooh, like the mountain.
Oh, it's great. It's great. And you were telling me, Tony, that like if you look at the credits, there's a shit ton of big names for like effects and what else were you saying? People that worked for like Star Wars and
Like
shit?
everybody that's on this movie credited with like the special effects and visual effects are all tied to like Marvel, Predator, Alien,
huge
Star
projects.
Wars.
So
like,
this was like they started here, and then
basically,
they're like,
it's very
and they
much like,
moved
hey
on.
guys, let's just all go make a badass like special effects Bigfoot movie. There's one that
Fanfic.
Mission accomplished, I will say.
dude, there's a part where like the Bigfoot like grabs this guy's jaw like
Yeah.
and starts ripping it in half.
Yeah.
But like gets interrupted and stops, so this guy's still
Still-
alive.
oh,
so
my
it's like he's got like
God.
these like his mouth is like ripped
Why
open all the
so
way up to here.
serious?
Yeah.
And he's got. I made that Instagram story. I was like, "Yeah, I got these scars from Bigfoot ripping my head in half."
Yeah.
And he's crawling around. He's like, "Oh God, help me!" And then Bigfoot comes back and just stomps on his head and squishes him.
Crushes him because the whole time the guy's just like on all fours, and he's like, and there's all this blood
Oh
and
my
spit
God, that's
coming
like
out,
giving
and then
us
Bigfoot's
chills.
like, oh, there you are, and just like crushes it like a soda can.
forgot about you.
It was so cool. Like the deaths are awesome, the effects are great, and the monster itself is pretty cool and a weird take on Bigfoot because like he straight up has like a wooden mask and like wooden armor and a bow. Like he's
He's like caveman Bigfoot,
yeah. Well,
Like, he's,
then
like,
at the
moved
very
on
end,
to-
spoiler alert.
Neanderthal level.
The very end, after they kill one. They kill like the creature, and they're like, "Wow,
Oh, they marked it.
it's dead. She did it." 'Cause
Or is it?
I
The
will
husband
say,
does it. She takes off.
I will say the main chick is pretty badass.
Yeah?
She saves the husband 3 times.
So she must love him
he's
a little
worthless. Yeah,
Oh.
he's a piece of shit. Oh,
We're glossing over one thing that like I lost my mind over because again, I was a little high. I'm watching this movie and a witch shows up.
yes,
Not just like
What?
Not just like oh, it's a chick and she practices witchcraft. It's a literal witch.
like horrifying goblin-looking
a
face witch.
Spirit Halloween animatronic witch came to life.
With like a hat and everything.
No hat,
She
but
just
like
is
the
like
face has
more-
like the long nose with
the
a wart
wart.
and the eyes.
Think of
the-
like the hippie witch that lives in an abandoned shack in the woods kind of witch. Not like the
Okay.
black cat rides a broom, but more like a alchemist nasty goblin witch.
They spent all of the money, like all of the costume money on the Bigfoot, and they're like, let's just
mean, she was
mail
still
it in
pretty
for the
awful.
witch. So what was her?
She saves the husband.
So she saves her, not
she
the-
like
not the
chews on all
wife.
this. Well, yeah, but like 3 other times, I'm telling you, the wife
guy
saves
was
him.
killed. God,
He's worthless. I hate him.
Okay, here's the scene.
She's
She's
fighting.
fighting.
She's fighting. Wait for
Tony.
it. Wait for it.
All right, maybe she isn't very happy about this.
She is not like I would never show that to my parents. Yeah.
Fine. It happened.
All right,
Okay.
so now that Tony's of clear mind, you guys can ignore the previous 10 minutes where he was
This whole fucking
trying
book.
to say
Defend
that he
Bigfoot, like.
loved the non-consensual Bigfoot sex.
You know what? For once, I'm so happy that I'm not actually under fire for trying to like defend this.
I'm really glad it's not 2 against 1 right now because I would be so unhappy with you guys.
I
wouldn't
retract
see you till the new
my
year.
statement.
Tony's gonna like edit out all the little things I say, and it's gonna be
Just
us being
gonna
like,
be
Tony,
like,
what are you talking
yeah,
about?
guys, you're very gross.
Yeah, like it's just like clipped. You're not even wearing.
She
You're not
did
even wearing the
not
same
like
shirt.
that.
Like,
I mean, it's me in my bathroom, like with my phone. Like, what are you guys talking about?
yeah,
She totally is not down with this Bigfoot.
you're just looking over in your
Forcing himself
bathroom
on
in your
her.
shower. Like, yeah, it's.
You're like, Brian, what a bad take. he dubs his words over your mouth
Oh
like
my
a bad like
God.
anime.
Yeah, just.
I can't believe I made you watch this movie, Tony. I apologize.
Well, there we go. It's good to have everybody back.
All right, now that we're all on the same page, what would you rate this movie, Tony?
I'm gonna give it a 6.
6, and I think you probably said
And
this
it
last
only
week.
gets to a 6 because of the special effects.
Okay.
And the
Yeah, I
kills.
agree. I'm going 7 because it was really entertaining. It's
Okay.
it's goofy, but it's well made enough to where you're not like, this is just pathetic, and then you're like, I'm gonna stay for the kills and see what happens, and that's why I like it. Most of the acting in the movie is terrible. It's very dry. I hate the main guy Max. I want to kill him. I just let him die. But overall, there was funny parts, crazy parts, good effects, and it was pretty dope.
I was like, I hate him, wish he'd die. But on a positive note,
Yeah, but Max is the
Did
worst.
you guys watch any horror movies
No.
recently?
I have not watched movies
Damn.
in a while. Yeah, I've been doing other things for a minute.
I haven't either, other than Primal Rage. I did watch one movie I posted about our Instagram story, and somebody did ask if we've covered it before.
Oh,
And I was like, well, no, because it doesn't really fall within our niche.
Nisha.
hey,
But
you know what? If we'll give them what they want.
hey,
Give the
if they
people
want
what
us
they
to
want.
cover it, I will speak about how the other night my son came up to me and he's like, do you have The Room?
Oh,
Stop. Are you
my
serious?
God.
I'm like, you want to watch The Room? He's like, yeah. I'm like, let's watch The Room. So we watched The Room.
Mm-hmm.
And then we watched Disaster Artist right after
Oh, wow.
because he loved The Room.
Good. He should. It's very ridiculous.
I love The Room. I've been watching The Room forever since it used to air on Cartoon Network on April Fool's Day.
I've only seen it once.
Oh my God.
But I've watched like so many YouTube videos on like the one-liners and shit. I know like all the one-liners, but I've only seen the movie all the way through once. But it's classic trash. It's so good.
The book is even better.
There's a book.
It's about the making of The Room.
Oh my
Like there's
God.
the Disaster Artist movie, but the book is like even crazier. Like
Oh,
apparently like and he fired the lead actor in the movie, but didn't tell him.
I just showed up one day and they're like, you're not allowed on
They
set.
would do the scenes and he just wouldn't film them.
And then he'd go to his trailer and then they'd like redo them all or like what?
Pretty
like,
much, yeah. Like they
So
would just
they-
redo them. with
so
something
they
else.
he
still
was
pay
a
this
scumbag
man?
and they didn't
guess
tell him
so.
like, hey man, he'd rather fake doing that than just confront this human. Tommy, what the fuck? Tommy, come on.
That's kind of funny. Wait, if I was the other actors or the crew though, like I'd be like, what the fuck, man? Like I'm
would-
Why are
He
you
would-
wasting our
getting
time?
time and a half.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
this is
like-
why I have a union. Fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe Tommy Wiseau started a writer's strike. He created the writer's strike. He was the spark.
Damn, you think so?
Maybe, probably not.
Oh hey, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I am fed up with this world.
Anyways, how's your sex life?
Yeah, dude, it's so good. We should do an official. We should all have a watch party of The Room, and
my
then
God.
make some content. Off
I was
that.
thinking, what if like once a month we just like did a watch along and live streamed it?
A
like
watch-along?
Mystery Science,
Like
Theater.
how I did with the Instagram stories and
so
Primal
good.
Rage. Like,
Yeah.
we just live streamed it and all watched something.
Even if we just did it on our Discord, so people could be patrons and then get into the Discord and watch the movie with us.
Yeah,
That'd be a good idea.
maybe.
Does
So
like Amazon do like you can do like a watch party thing?
I don't know.
To
They
Together?
used to. I don't know if they do it anymore.
They don't
though.
do it anymore.
I don't know.
Netflix used to as well, and then they got rid of that too.
And now I
So-
don't have access to the Netflix.
I
that
have
once
been-
did.
I have been
That's
waiting.
why I think it'd be better if filmmakers out there who made little horror movies that never made it anywhere send it to us, and we'll watch them
Okay.
and we'll talk about them.
And then maybe get a little crowdfunding thing going.
Yeah.
Like, don't you?
And
Wouldn't you
then-
guys want to want this to be funded?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll help them out.
Yeah. All right. You hear that?
I have a ghost story that was sent to us by one of our patrons.
I love our follower
Ooh.
submissions. That's so
you
cool.
ready?
We need more.
Fighting Irish.
Oh, we love him.
We heart you,
The
Fighting Irish.
lifeblood of our Discord.
Basically.
He truly keeps it alive. He's
a
the
champ.
Guinness to our.
So him and his wife, they have a cleaning company, and they were cleaning a small school that's attached to a small church. And he wrote in with this story. He says that the school bought the other part of the building from the church and now rents it out to a dance and music company.
Okay.
We went to look at something in that part of the building last night, and while we were cleaning, it got weird. Are you ready?
Yes, God,
Are
go.
you ready for
I'm
this?
so excited.
Oh, no.
I clean at that end of the building first. My wife starts at the other end, and we meet in the middle. Sounds like a good idea. Good plan.
Do they race?
So, I don't know. So I'm cleaning the bathrooms, and I hear a semi-loud bang. Bang.
2 bangs?
Whatever. Probably my wife hit something. I hear another one.
3 bangs.
And then 2 more.
5 bangs.
4.
Okay.
No, that's 5.
5.
2, 1, 2.
I hear a semi-loud bang. Whatever. Probably my wife hit something. I hear another one, and then 2 more.
No,
Oh,
he said
you
2
said bang
bangs.
twice.
Yeah.
I'm going to bang something.
Okay, Bigfoot.
So
easy.
I pause. He pauses his music. Actually, it should say, I paused my current episode of Scaredycast I'm listening to.
Uh-huh.
And wait. Still thinking, okay, maybe it's thunder. I hear it clear as day, and the bang sounds like it's coming from the other side of the wall.
Oh.
Now, I'm like, well, fuck, okay, this is creepy.
Yeah.
To be clear, also, I have always felt weird at this end of the building, and I have that feeling of someone's behind me.
Oh.
Nope.
Trust the instincts, dude. Get out of there.
So I go get my wife, and I'm like, hey, can you come with me for a minute? And she goes, you're hearing shit too?
Oh,
So she was hearing on her
love
side at
it.
the same time?
Yep.
That's so good.
No, we're cleaning together from
I'm
this.
like, yep, sure am. So I'm convinced people are in the other part of the building working.
Oh.
So they've been for a while getting it turned into a little auditorium. So I go to open the door, and she's like, oh, you're actually going to open and look. I'm like, yeah, they're probably just working and didn't come say hi. So I open the door, and it's pitch black.
No one's in there.
Nobody's
That's
in
where
there.
he heard the banging coming from?
Yes.
Fuck that.
Immediately
Nope.
closes the door, and I'm like, oh, well, shit, there's no one there. She helped me get that end of the building done ASAP.
Uh-huh.
They still,
Yeah.
I would be like, I'm sorry, I'll refund your money back, but I'm never coming back here again.
They
man's
kept
gotta
hearing
eat.
some banging for a bit after that, but it did eventually stop. It was wild. The story might not do it justice, but being there, my anxiety was through the roof.
Where was this at? He's back east, right? Or
He's
is
in
he-
Is
Florida.
he a Florida
He's in
man?
Florida?
I thought so. Okay, first of all, Fighting Irish, thank you for submitting that. That's
Yeah,
well
that's-
told. That was awesome. And dude,
The fact that they
Fuck.
both were hearing it simultaneously too in different parts of the building.
yeah.
Fuck.
That was awesome. Oh, you're hearing
Fuck
it
that.
too? Like, that's prime scary shit. That's beautiful.
And he
I'm
felt-
out.
When he said, I really want to know, like, when he said that he felt like someone was behind him, like what kind of like presence it felt like, or if it.
Yeah.
He said
Or
he
what
always felt
history?
weird anyways. But now
Yeah.
it's like extra and then the banging, like, woo. That's
Not the
pretty
good
spooky. No.
I wonder what kind of like how old that church is,
Right?
and what kind of they probably have some sinister history.
They got some,
going on
yeah.
there.
Maybe there's like a
some
like a
hidden
cellar or
bodies.
something underneath. Yeah, they
They got
gotta
a Bigfoot.
do. Maybe we should do an investigation there. Oh wait, that's in Florida. That's a long ways. Yeah, maybe not.
Road trip. If anybody else has any spooky stories, you can send them our way and we'll read them.
Yeah, please share your experiences and stories, and we'll talk about them on the podcast. Absolutely.
Let's jump over to some, let's go back to some Bigfoot
Oh, it's done.
because I've been watching some TikTok and there's new video of a Bigfoot sighting. And it starts off, it's at like a construction site where they're tearing up the woods,
I have an interesting take.
logging and whatnot. And you kind of see like a black Bigfoot suit thing over here in the bottom corner. It's kind of peeking in and out of frame. And it's like, All right, whatever. It's another one of these kind of man in suit, maybe fake videos. Until this thing picks up a fucking tree. Like, with one hand, like just picks up. Like you see this whole ass tree.
How big is this tree?
Big.
It's like, this is at least like
It's
12, 15 foot long.
Yeah.
What?
And it's probably not, it's not like a massive
But
tree.
it's
But I mean,
a
it's
big
like,
tree.
like it would take someone like walking it up and then like trying to like hold, like, and this thing just,
Yeah. It's like he grabs it by the bottom of the tree and like,
Yeah,
you
like
just
a
see this
drumstick.
big tree lift up in the frame and just like get like thrown.
Like a javelin?
no,
Not like a
more
javelin,
like,
just
he's- like he slammed it down.
Yeah.
On this other big thing. It looks like there's like a down tree and he like picks the big thing up and then just slams it into the ground and like all the sticks break off it and shit.
That's
and you're
a
like,
true wood crack.
you're like, what? Wood knock?
Wood
Yeah.
knock, yeah. Not the shit that we were doing.
So here,
With just tiny little sticks
we
breaking.
kept finding all these wet shit and there's busting. That was so, it was annoying.
Our shit was nowhere near what the fuck that thing produced.
No. But
So yeah, I was like, oh, shit.
we should make a video about the video so you guys can like see it.
Yeah,
And
I want to see it. Do you guys
it
have a...
looks like. You saw Game of Thrones? Yes. Of course. So, do you remember the giants from when they attacked the big wall, right? The big wall.
Yeah.
And then there's like the rebel people that live in the forest. I'm going to botch all the names. I can't remember. But
Wildlings?
the wildlings. You remember the giants that they came with?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like that kind of face.
Okay.
And like almost like a hood of hair, right?
Okay.
It looks like you can see like this much up of just like
Just like
gray
the eye. Oh.
skin. Very, very dark gray skin, but it looks like the brow line and the face of like someone with a big beard. Like it doesn't look like a monkey at all to me. That looks like a big like giant face, right? And then, oh, did you play it?
That's fine.
Okay.
He's just chilling.
So it looks more like a giant than it does like a Bigfoot, like an actual like monkey creature, but it's all black hair and like gray skin. So it's kind of weird. But then you see this big fuck off tree. Yeah, okay, yeah, she's watching it now. When he lifts it up. That's
Yo,
a
and
big,
it was holding up another one like he was making a lean-to almost out of it.
which is another thing that is rumored that Bigfoots do. But then on top of this, look at this. You're like, what the
He just
fuck?
tosses it. It looks monkey-like to me.
It does. Okay, interesting. What do you think? Does it? It looks more human in the face to me. I see like a mustache and beard, almost like a dwarf looking face. You know,
Kinda, yeah.
like Gimli from Lord of the Rings, but just all black and gray. And so I'm like, that looks more like a giant than an actual Sasquatch.
Why?
Unless Sasquatch looks more human than I think.
Does it explain why they have a camera set up there in particular?
I think it's just like a security camera thing because it's like a construction area.
Like, do not cross.
yeah.
So he's like,
Because
"Get
there is like the
fuck outta
police
here."
tape or the construction tape that says like don't.
It's
So
like caution.
I don't know, but I think it's fun. I don't believe that that's evidence of Bigfoot existing, but holy shit, that stick thing is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Like, because then, of course, if you don't see it, once you see its head, when it picks up the tree and all that, it's behind a tree. So all you can see is the arm, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, of course, just out of sight. And I'm like, yeah, skeptics are going to say that, but also like, pretty crazy. What do you think? What was your first reaction after seeing that?
I mean, I don't know anyone personally. Oh my god, I'm just getting excited to spit everywhere.
Did you?
Oh,
I didn't
we
see
were talking about all that
anything.
Bigfoot
Didn't see
talk. I don't know anyone personally that could pick up
Yeah.
a big thing like that and just pick it up and just throw it, even with two hands.
Toss it, yeah.
And because not only, even if it wasn't heavy, to your point, it's so long, and just like
It's
you
awkward
would
as
have
hell.
to like be in the center, like not like holding it at the end and just like toss
Yeah,
it in.
it's very weird. What do you think?
I'm sure there's some ladies that can attest to that for Brian over here.
I missed it. What did she say?
I don't know.
Something about
Pick it up and toss it.
You're picking up such a big, long thing with one hand.
moral of the
I'm
story.
like, I don't even remember what I
have
said.
a big penis.
I'm so fucking. Oh.
That's what he's trying to say.
You can sign up at patreon.com/scaredycast and he'll tell you all about it.
Will you?
Will I? Well, I guess I have to make some Patreon content.
Depending on
Maybe an
if
OnlyFans.
there's- if-
Hello, world. Do you want to see my dick?
Look, at this point, whatever it's going to take.
Dude, honestly, God damn. Like, can we just
Whatever's
hurry
gonna
up,
take.
please?
I'm tired of you guys
you hear about-
not revealing your bodies for monetary gain. Okay?
You're right.
How about you guys?
Oh, wait a
just
minute.
do
Hold on.
something
We've been
around
saying
here?
this to you forever.
Well, I got it. I can't.
Hey, you remember that teacher that got in trouble for having an OnlyFans?
Which one?
There was
Right.
multiple.
Well, I want to say it was one of the first ones.
It's one of the best marketing schemes.
She makes
ever.
She makes $300,000 a year now.
But you know what? Yeah,
she's like, fuck
she would
teaching.
never-
Okay.
She would never make that without like the media
No.
and the fact like what the conversation should be, but the media won't. Is the fact that teachers even have, or anyone even has to resort to like doing this, like in addition to their jobs to be able to supplement their income.
But
Clearly, she still wanted to teach, and then she's like, "Yo, I'm not making enough money. I'm gonna start OnlyFans." Gets fired. It gets revealed. Everyone's like, "Oh hell yeah, hot for teacher. Let's go." And then boom. You know what? If I ever like get fired or quit or like, okay, I'm not gonna like ever try to work for an actual company again. I'm gonna leak my shit and be like, Arizona Humane Society fired me because I had an OnlyFans, even if I didn't. And then it'd be like, oh, and then see,
you gotta play the
it'll be an
system.
anonymous source that does it. And
Do you know, I was actually reading.
Scaredycast will be on the up and up.
I was reading.
Hey, let's
Not
go.
really, because no one would ever want to. People would be like, what if I like make less money? It's like I'm like negative.
You make a good
losing
point,
money.
though. You remember, we all remember Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that
Hustler
bitch.
came to her after and was like, hey, so, you know, you want to do like
Disgusting.
$2 million and we'll do a little pig thing for you? And she decided not to because she created a, oh my God, like how ironic is it she made like a PI business out of all this shit. Isn't that crazy? She created
I hope there's I hope there is a soon to be Monday morning about Casey Anthony because fuck that bitch.
Dang.
Damn.
Well, on top of that, she was like literally
She
like
fucking killed her
she's
kid.
like, do you know how many times I get like asked about like doing porn or like doing I'm like, she could make so much fucking money, but once again, she's literally probably a baby killer. But because she got that exposure, that's what makes it enticing. And I'm like, this bitch, if she made an OnlyFans, she probably wouldn't be anybody special. But she's literally getting like multi-million-dollar deals to do like to be naked because guys are like, well, she's hot. And it's just like, oh my
She's not
God.
hot. She's just a lady.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
She's just a
crazy. But even
Mid.
Casey Anthony was offered millions for this. And I'm like, why do we do this to people? Like why do we give them these opportunities? Like, you know?
Cause that's showbiz, baby.
You're right.
Capitalism, baby, is
Kim
what
K
we do.
gets millions for one Twitter post. It's disgusting.
Damn, that's
Disgusting.
insane. They have so much influence. But you can attribute all that to Kris Jenner because she is. The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works much, much harder.
I saw this TikTok where this boat was in a swamp and he heard church bells in the middle of the night.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
That took a turn.
I'm just trying to get away from all this.
Yeah, I hate that too. I'm with you.
No, this guy's on a boat in a swamp, middle of the night. He went on. You can find on TikTok. Just look up church swamp, and you hear church bells. And he goes on Google Maps later when he gets back home and starts searching for a church in that area. Fucking no church.
That's great. That's creepy.
Not a single church.
Was it you that sent? It was one of yous. One of yous sent me a video, and it was a hunter. The hunter in his tree stand.
Yeah.
And you hear the screaming.
Oh, I sent that.
Was that you?
You did say that. I didn't watch it because I got too scared.
The scream is
While he's
crazy.
talking, he's like, yeah. So I'm in this
Like,
tree
yeah, I've been hearing
stand,
this weird
and
noise.
it's like 4 p.m. and it's like you can hear it going on during, and I'm like, what the fuck? He didn't even like you know, like he was trying. No, because then it keeps going, so he can just like sit there and he like pans his camera real slow, and there's just like this like thing. I'm like, oh my God.
You know what though? I think we have discussed this before in a previous one that how mountain lions can make the craziest noises.
True.
It didn't really sound like a mountain lion to me.
I
I don't
agree.
know what it
did
sounded
not.
like.
I didn't think it was very mountain lion-esque because those could
was-
sound like screaming women, like screaming ladies being like torn
Like,
apart. Like it's
yeah,
fucked up.
La Llorona.
But this was different. This
La
was
Llorona.
La Llorona. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. The white lady is another one. She,
I think so.
You know,
She's here in
just
Arizona. We should go
howls
find
and
her.
screams. Oh my God. Yeah, right. You don't want to meet her.
What would you guys do?
You just said
though?
you couldn't watch a TikTok because it was too scary. You're like, I'll meet the white witch, the lady Llorona.
That's because I'll be with you guys.
You're like, we're all going.
I'll watch and do whatever if I got, if y'all got my back.
I
I'm
have been.
sitting at
Says
home.
the guy that's gonna fight a demon at the
Oh,
edge of his bed.
Yeah.
That came at the edge of his bed, and then what did you do? You just fucking went
He
under the
came
covers.
at the edge of your bed? Oh. Demon jizz.
See,
Dude.
You know why?
AM.
Do you guys know why I think I could fight a demon?
Yeah,
Because
I don't know.
every day I drink Magic Mind.
Ooh, give me one of those. It's going to be a long night for me.
I drink a Magic Mind, and I feel like I can fight demons, ghosts,
La Llorona, Bigfoot.
La Lloronas, Bigfoot, anything. I could take on the world after I drink my Magic Mind.
But you know what you can for sure fight?
What?
Tiredness.
Tiredness?
And?
Foggy brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's even immunity boosting.
Ooh.
You can fight off germs.
It's flu season.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all.
Everything season. Everybody's sick with the crud.
Yeah, and you just got done being sick.
I did. I didn't take my Magic Mind.
I just got back from a trip. We need to make sure that we stay boosted, protected, caffeinated, and doing it in a healthy way and in a way that is going to extend our longevity.
Take this with your caffeine of choice, be it coffee, energy drink, whatever. It says so on the bottle. It encourages you to take it with your caffeine, and it will sharpen your brain, give you some vitamins that you probably don't have.
These demons don't want no part of my matcha.
Nah.
Yeah. It even looks like matcha, doesn't it? It's green. But it does not taste like it. It's like all the flavors put in one. It's pretty unreal.
It's like a little pineapple-y taste. I don't know
like
if I
that
touched it in
little-
there.
Rats.
Little ASMR for you guys. I've been waiting a month to share this freaking new, well, it's not like new, like it came out, but I found out about a cryptid and I've been trying to share it for you guys like for a fucking month.
Where should go?
We can't.
Why?
Look at our time.
Well, why don't you say something instead of talking about goddamn Kim Kardashian?
Do you know how
shit?
many times I kept trying to start the conversation where I say,
Right now?
No. I kept looking.
Tonight?
Run it back tonight. 4 or 5 times I had the phone in my hand and I was like, and then you guys would go and I was like, okay. I kept putting it down. It's all right. We'll have to wait a
Brian,
month and a
since-
week.
Since when has Tony and I been talking ever stopped you from talking about what you want
Hold
to
on.
talk
Let me take my Magic Mind first.
I can't drink one because I already had one like right before we got here.
Ooh,
I don't want to get too much
Don't get
matcha.
too much. Well, okay, I know it's post-Thanksgiving, but we already said on Monday morning, for anyone who is not aware, we do have a Patreon. So if you'd like to subscribe, you'd be able to get some really fun, different stories about, not fun.
Not fun?
No, I mean, they're not fun.
They're fun.
They're fun, but it's weird to describe it that way because it's usually about someone passing.
Well, we make
So
it
it's
fun.
usually like we're honoring something or it's like a weird thing that has happened that's a little bit different. So patreon.com/Scaredycast and of course Scaredycast.com. I know it's post-Thanksgiving. We started the episode a little bit like, holidays can be hard for some people, things are going hard, but we appreciate everyone. I appreciate you guys, the Scaredycast fam and just everyone out there. We hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for allowing us to do what we love and continuing with us on this Scaredy journey.
And don't forget, if you go to magicmind.com, use code SCAREDY20, get yourself a little discount.
Well, 20%. This would make a great gift for someone in your life that is like, ooh, maybe they're going to have a New Year's resolution to get like healthier, maybe to get more productive. The holidays really stressful. Be able to get through all of your holiday shopping.
Yeah.
And boom.
Damn, you guys, I couldn't even say anything. You guys
And
were
make
just
sure you go
doing
to
it all.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Because Brian might show you his dick on there.
Also, you will become what do you call it on Instagram? Your close friends?
Close friend.
And there's more exclusive content on Instagram that you get once you're a patron as well. And I think there's other stuff that you sprinkle in the Patreon that you haven't even told us about that you do little bonus stuff.
There's little bonus things. We put drinking games on there. We get behind the scenes content on there.
So
if you go way back, you can see all the older shit we used to do, like Sexycast and Gossip Girl. That's all still there.
So good.
R.I.P. to Sexy
Stuff
Cast.
that will never maybe ever come back again.
Yeah.
And you can only get it through Patreon. And we have honestly, I'm going to say some of our funniest and best content on those. And I'm
my
pissed
God.
that we stopped doing it.
Maybe we can alternate between Sexy Cast and Monday morning. See how
Maybe.
it goes.
That's
Maybe.
up to the patrons.
Yeah, that's right. We give you what you want. And
Yeah. You
stuff
tell us
that
what
don't
y'all want.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. Thanks so much.
See you guys in a
Scaredycast.com.
week.
See you next week.
Bye.